You can just look at somebody and tell them like, yo, you're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy. You can look at me and tell I'm that guy. I was born like this. I was blessed with this.
Chris used to wear the fake Jordans because my mom couldn't afford to get them. She couldn't afford to get us 2 pairs, so one of us had to sacrifice. So I used to get the real ones, he used to get the fake ones. Nah, but our childhood was, regular, in the hood, just doing shit because we was bored, like stealing bikes and shit, playing ball, being at Miss Terry house all the time, basically. Just regular childhood, poverty childhood.
Chris is one of the neighborhood kids that we raised in our house. Used to have to get him out of a lot of altercations with the kids, constantly.
We got the stomping ground, but we used to stomp shit out. Same address. But this is my crib right here. I lived here for about over 10 years. Yeah, over 10 years we lived here. There was this kid over here, right here. He was so sweet with his mouth when it comes to the girls, but he used to be sweet with his mouth with niggas. Like, he used to choke that choke. And me and him used to be fighting with each other mad times. But he lived literally next door. I used to beat the nigga up all the time, and he lived right next door. One time he stole some pussy in my hallway, and he went to jail. I'm dead serious. He stole some pussy in my hallway one time, we went to jail. The landlord is cheap. But I told him, I spoke to him not too long ago. I was telling him, like, yo, let me buy this from you. If he let me buy it, I'll buy it. Just to have this in my hood. We used to be on these 2 floors right here. But this right here, this block right here is cool. This is what we used to all hang. 26. We done have beef with the guy over there. We had beef with the guy over there. It's so crazy, and then we ended up all being friends at the end of the day. That's the important part. Nobody got killed. We ain't killed nobody. Nobody got hurt. We probably beat up a couple people, but nobody died, and it is what it is.
I don't know who started it, but I know he was finishing it. I was just basically kind of protecting the rest of the kids from Chris, because by the time it got to me, he was he was really angry a lot of times, but good. But he was a good kid, just always in a fight. Always.
He was respectful to adults, so that's what made him one of my favorites, because like I said, he fought a lot. He did what kids supposed to do, I guess, growing up. He wasn't a bully. As a matter of fact, he fought kids who thought they were bullies.
Hey, ¿qué pasó? Julio, what's the word, my man? COVID over, man. Take this shit down. Yo, I used to come to this store. This is the only store I didn't steal from. Nah, word. I never steal from this store, right, Julio? I never stole from this store, right? But I got endless credit here. I can come in here anytime, get what I want, and I think I still owe him money. Nah, but let me show you his favorite drinks. That nigga. Let me show you his favorite drinks. El Congreso Nacional sigue siendo para mí lo que es. This is favorite. Yo, why do you think he don't got no kids? He don't got no kids because he used to drink a lot of these back in the day. This is legendary, fam. Julio, remember my brother used to buy this a lot, right? He used to buy it. It was his favorite drink. That's how you got no kids. You
get a little cash and forget what they came up.
Nah, but this store gonna be forever family. Appreciate you, bro. This store ever for family, man. Let's take Julio.
We connected him with one of our friends who is a local tire shop owner, and he also embraced Chris. And I think from there, he just started to become more inclusive within the adults around here. We used to always look out for him because we knew.
This was not my first job. I used to hustle, I used to sell pocketbooks. the fake shits too. I used to do mad shit, but this is my most like official job. Like I worked here for about like 7 years. I was like 12. Actually, more too. I was like a manager here. I was working here before all of these guys come. Yo, I was definitely working here before him. But that's my guy, Chin. Chin, what I want, brother? I was definitely working here before him too. That's my guy though. I was working here before both of them, right?
That's right.
I used to be putting in that work, right? Or hardly putting in that work. I used to be going in the back and hiding and get paid free. Nah, I used to actually work. I'm just that. But this is my only original job. Like everything else was just like some quick side hustles to try to make money. And I always had that mentality to make money. I never wanted to be broke. It's either I gotta steal from mine or I gotta get it some way, you know what I'm saying?
Well, Chris saw his first fight here at my house in boxing. He's never experienced boxing prior to coming to the backyard. We used to let it show. We used to have fight parties, and then he would come and hang out with the kids and barbecue and stuff like that. So he got his first exposure here.
When I see that other people moving, using their hands and getting paid for, I was like, wow, I could do that too. Like, I should really try that.
The first time I ever met him, this was like 2012, 2013. He came skipping in. He's looking at everybody. Oh, who's you? What's your name? And then he came up to me. Who's you? What's your name? I'm like, oh, my name is Julian. He goes, I bet I'll fuck you up, right? He goes, you ain't nothing. Look at you. I'll wash you. I'm like, what? Yeah, who's this little kid? My mom hitting the bag while he's telling me that. He goes, yeah, all right, I'll wash you up. And I'm like, go over there. Go. I thought he was a little kid bugging, like just going crazy. So he went over there, whatever, bugging everybody else.
Basically, all of them went the same way. Bruce Carrington, Rashad Mati, Nikita, Bobby, even Julian, I think, was around the same way. So everybody I would put him, they would beat him up. And Christopher would come back the next day, get beat up the next day. But as time came along, he was getting better and better. And before you knew it, say 3-4 months, he was just like them, giving them problems and all that. And then you knew he was going to be special.
To be honest, I was only boxing for 2 weeks. My first amateur fight, I was only boxing for 2 weeks. There's that, oh, we only got one person, but he's open. His name is Angel Ruiz. 30-0. He was 30-0. Not just talking. 3-0 and 0. 30-0. Sosa asked me, like, you want to fight him? I'm like, listen, we here. I don't even care, to be honest. Like, I came here to fight. Let's fight. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous as a motherfucker. I had a sandwich. I'm trying to bite it. I'm shaking and all of that. I couldn't even eat the sandwich. I put it to the side and said, nah, fuck this. I'm gonna eat the sandwich later. But not knowing that, he's nervous too. He was shorter than me. He was sitting there watching me scared out of his mind. He told me to this day, like, he told me that we got cool after that fact.
I really remember the first Junior Olympics that he won when he was 15. That was at the 95-pound weight division, believe it or not. And I just remember how hard he fought, man, and just nonstop punches.
There was one night that Bihab was fighting. He was fighting a kid from Long Island. And to me, the way I explained it was like a beautifully choreographed ballet dance. He was just around the ring. It was just like a show. He was moving and like boxing and then fighting. It's like, damn, he's fucking talented. Like, he's gonna go places.
Hey, first things first, congratulations, though. You got your golden gloves, man. Hard work, man. I mean, we all know the story, man. We've been in your gym, out of Flatbush, man. We know how you put in that work.
Let me say one thing.
Speak.
Big thanks to that Mexican man, the Mexican nigga Sosa. Without him, none of this would be possible.
Where is Sosa?
The Mexican behind you.
Sosa! Yeah? Come over here, please.
What's up?
There's a speed right there for you.
Okay.
Sosa, I mean, you got 2 amazing wins today, duh.
Thank you.
2 great fighters, man, right here.
Thank you.
I mean, this young kid right here, though. Where'd you find him?
Actually, he walked in my gym one day out of nowhere. He goes, I want to beat up everybody in here. I said, nah, it's going to take time. So, little by little, he came. He was a little dedicated. But I told him I don't play no games. My gym is all dedication, hard work. He stuck around, and you see, there he is.
He would leave Christopher by himself in the house, and he would not touch anything because we would explain the rules of the house. And in order for him to be with us and stay in the house, he would have to follow those rules, and that helped change him the way he was.
Since the beginning, I embraced him, and we took him right away into the family. And we've always told him, even though we're not blood family, but family doesn't have to be blood. It's all about what it's inside of you.
I'm praising him, and I love him, but he took a couple of years off my life. He drove me crazy. He was a hard kid, and I was told plenty of times to throw his ass out of the gym, and I would go back. I said, if we do that to a kid, not that the kid fails, it's we fail if you throw a kid out of a gym. Like when you get a kid, a disruptive kid in school, and you just got to throw him out of school. And then what? Then you know what he's going to do? He's going to be robbing old ladies. He's going to be doing something because we gave up on him.
Growing up, where I'm coming from, I didn't have a father figure in my life. That's why I think I was in the streets so much, to look for somebody to be that big brother mentor to me. My big brothers and them, they not like big brothers to me. Like, they like just brothers. I felt that father figure, that experience with my pops, my trainer, from day one. Like, he invested a lot of time, a lot of money into me when he having his own family. To be honest, I felt like he was with me more than he was with his family. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate his family for even allowing him to do that.
When we used to do birthday parties for our kids, he used to be like, oh, wow, we never had a birthday party. So one of the first things we did for them, we had a birthday party for him, and he was like ecstatic. He was so happy. And he was like, wow, you get gifts on your birthday.
When Golden Boy first started coming to Barclays Center in Brooklyn to do shows, they needed people to work. I was the one that was hired to get the vans and the fighters, pickups from the airport, hotel drop-offs, medicals. And at that point, B-Hop must have been like, I don't know, maybe 16, 17 years old, but he looked like a 12-year-old. He was so little. But he would be running around too to all the events, trying to get free tickets or getting into the press conference for free. So when I was working with them, he would jump in the car with me with all the fighters, and he'd drive around with me to like drop them off, pick them up, go eat. So from there, we started kind of forming a little bit of a bond. He was annoying, but still, he was a good kid.
Everywhere they wanted to get into without paying. You know what I mean? Like, you buy your ticket, I'd be sitting there in the seat that I paid for, and I'd be like, there's B-Hop in Africa. Ringside, VIP section. There was not a door built that could stand against B-Hop if he wants to get in.
One of the projects that he had to do for the class was he had to research a college that he may want to attend or a career that he wanted to pursue. And so he was looking at a variety of choices and kind of pushed it all to the side and looked at me and said, there's only one thing that I'm going to do in the future. I'm going to box. I'm going to be a world champion. And I'm looking at him, and he was 5 foot tall, maybe 100 pounds. And the intensity in his eyes was like nothing I had ever seen before. He looked at me. He didn't say maybe. He didn't say I hope. He didn't say I dream. He looked at me and he said, that's what I'm going to do.
Every time they say some dumb shit like that, I used to just come the next day with a newspaper article like, who that? I was the first American to qualify for the Olympics in 2016. I chose to turn pro because I wanted the money. I needed the money at the time. And I knew what I want, so I was going to go get it. Rock Nation offered me $50,000. Luther Bella offered me $25,000. MTK offered me $100,000 and a trip to Dubai and all of that to come sign. They're going to let me hang out there for a month. All the small time promoters wanted me, managers wanted me. But mind you, everybody's like, yo, why did they take the $100K, the $50K? I'm like, because I don't want that. I wanted to be with the best. I know who the best is out here. And then I had him from day one. He changed my life, boy.
When I met him, he wasn't fighting on TV yet. To watch him claw his way to Showtime, it feels good, and it feels good for the city. You know, it's good for Brooklyn, and it's just love.
He has the it factor that a lot of fighters don't have. And if he stays focused, that it will take him above everybody else.
When people want to follow up on you, besides boxing, when they want to get to know you personally in your life, that's how you know you're able to switch from being a regular fighter to an elite primetime fighter. No pun intended.
We actually met him through one of the first boxers we sponsored, Marcus Brown. Marcus was mentoring B-Hop, and he kind of was like, you guys should meet this kid. He's up and coming, very humble. The next thing in boxing.
The worst idea I ever gave him was my Grubhub, because I started feeding about a family of 20 every night. And I would just text him about, once every 2 days, like, yo, please stop using the Grubhub. He goes, all right, I got you. Then I'll check the PayPal the next day, and I'll have another $200 corner where him and his whole hood would be eating on me.
Nah, real shit. I used to he gave me his the credit card information put on the Grubhub. Yo, when I say I used to run it up,
nah,
I used to be I used to get texts from Max like, yo, bro, come on, bro. All right, bro, I'm done. I'm gonna take a break for like a week.
And the best part is I'll check like the orders and stuff. It'll be like 20 orders of wings.
Nah, he dragged.
Nah, not 20. He'll get like 10 orders of wings.
That's crazy.
And then I'll call him. Honest, true story. I'll call him like, yo, please stop using the account. He wouldn't listen. I would somehow call customer service, and the next day I would see the same Grubhub charge at the same time at night. Somehow come in.
First of all, I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank Al Heyman, my team, Showtime for giving me this opportunity, Robert Gutierrez and his team for giving me the opportunity. But my thoughts on when they gave me the call is it's about time. It's prime time on Showtime. And this is what we all been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for my whole life. I'm 16-0, 6 knockouts, and I don't feel like there's no better time than right now.
I'm about to tear his ass up now.
But I remember this dude now.
I just want to see if you have power.
You
got no power. You got no power. Trabaja. Trabaja. You can have all that movement. I ran at East Coast. No. No bueno. No bueno. I ran at East Coast. This
Get there with you first.
Sorry, coach. Take it over. He's tired. I'm about to get on this motherfucker now.
Yeah.
Trabaja. Besides being a fighter inside the ring, you got to be a fighter outside the ring. You got to have leadership skills. You got to have
attitude. You gotta have that that. You gotta have that like where people just be like, nah, I gotta watch him, or like I want to bring him into my school to talk to kids, or I want him to be on this show. Like you gotta have that special thing in you.
Like a little chip on his own shoulder. It's really fun to watch because he just turns on. It's like a little switch that goes on, boom, and then all he needs to do is be tested. Even when we're doing our strength and conditioning sessions, if I give him a demo of something and he sees, I'll see in the corner of his eye, he'll see where I'm landing, where I'm doing, or what I'm, what the demo is, and part of him is like, I could do it better. It's a thing of him, or he's a true athlete. He's a competitive guy.
No, I used to see him running around in the weigh-ins when he was like, I don't know how old he was. I think he was like 13, 14, around that time when I was playing at the Barclays Center. So I seen him grow up. So, he like a family member to me, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew him in the boxing world and I seen him grow up. I've been watching his journey. So that's how we kind of connected, you know what I mean?
I remember growing up and I'm watching them. They was champion before I even turned pro. And I remember growing up watching them. I used to go to all the fights, all the press conferences, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be like them. And now they sitting back and they watching me do it. They like, damn, this kid is special. But when I used to watch them, I used to be like, they special.
I'm like, look, I'm put everybody in one career, we gonna save so much money. I'm thinking about the money, like everything I do. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? We live in one house, my pop can save all the money. Everybody can save money. All we gotta do is pay bills. You feel me? And we all in one big ass house family.
I just went to my other home, to be honest. That's it. It's like, it shows the hard work. I made enough money in my career to be able to get a condo in Miami. I got a house back in New York. So I need to stay focused. And if it takes for me to leave where I'm comfortable at, which is New York City, New Jersey, I gotta do what I gotta do.
See, I was the same right now. What was that free now? I never told that to the UFC because then they wouldn't think it would worth. But I told you between you, if I saw him out, break the space. Free over.
Yeah, but don't fuck up the bag, though. Don't fuck up the bag.
Oh, no, not now, because now it's such. I can be patient. But like on any other occasion, we're right team. If that man walks.
Right, who got the belt?
Tomorrow.
Maybe the black nigga. Oh, shit. Hey,
We'll go get his ass.
my mans too. Y'all both my mans, so I ain't getting involved in that, but y'all both my mans, though. For sure.
In the hospital.
May the best man win, bro.
In this sport, everybody think it's all about making money off of boxing. Only selective few gonna make the big money off this sport. Everybody don't make it. Networking, that's when it comes in with the networking. You gotta know how to network yourself. You gotta know how to sell yourself to people so you can make them big deals. Like I said, I want endorsement deals where I can make big money off them without doing nothing, by laying on my couch.
You want to be smiling at your opponent on TV?
Yeah, don't I always? Don't I always?
That's fun.
Hello. Yeah, I love my dog. I ain't angry. You want me to be mad? Why you want me to be mad?
You guys are so nice. Close your mouth and stop smiling.
When you have the kind of upbringing you have where so much attention was on you and people said, yeah, this kid's gonna be special, what kind of pressure comes with that?
But the thing is, people didn't say that when I was young. Like, they always used to say, don't do this, stay in school. You need school, boxing ain't gonna work. So it just gave me more motivation to know, like, yeah, this is it. This is it. I'm gonna go out there and show the world that this is what I'm meant to do. I didn't choose this. This shit chose me.
When you look at the 130-pound division, where do you see Chris Colbert?
I don't really get into it, to be honest. I don't really care what they say. They can have me as the last one on the list. As long as I know I'm that guy, my son know I'm that guy, I got verification from Deion Sanders saying I'm that guy, my team know I'm that guy, my mother know I'm that guy, I'm good.
figure out what you gotta do. Get them motherfucking straps.
Listen, come on, Sean.
Yeah, nigga. Of course, I'm not fighting for nothing less. You hear me? I ain't crazy now.
Yeah, just holding on to the strap.
I'm a hold on, kid. Hey, Gary, when I win it, and after I beat you too, you can have that belt. I don't even want to pay the section if you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, with a record of 14 wins, no losses, 3 no contests, he has 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Moving up in weight, here is the WBA number 5 ranked featherweight contender, the undefeated Hector Luis Androide Garcia.
Vamos, Hector.
129. 129 and 1/2 pounds, 129 and 1/2 pounds for Hector Luis Androide Garcia.
Get that show. Get that show.
Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, onto the scale with a record of 16 wins, no losses, 6 wins coming by way of knockout. Here's the crafty and colorful southpaw, number 1 contender, the undefeated Chris Primetime Colbert.
128 points.
128 and 3/4 pounds. Already 128 and 3/4 pounds for Chris Primetime Colbert.
I got down here, Chris.
Mira, he ain't at that level, baby. Show
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event of the evening. Chris Primetime Colbert, Hector Luis Androide Garcia. 12 rounds in a battle of southpaws for the WBA Super Featherweight World Title Eliminator, live on Showtime.
Thank you, guys.
Coca-Cola.
Wait, he's drinking too fast. Not so funny.
He's back. He got drinks in him. The food coming. Oh my God, she's about to be nasty and dangerous.
We call this Friday.
Huh?
Main event time here in Las Vegas. Chris Colbert looking to remain undefeated, taking on a fellow unbeaten in Hector Garcia, who is trying to get the upset over the Brooklyn native and the #1 contender in the WBA Super Featherweight division. 70 seconds left to go in the second. Now Colbert going on the attack, but back comes Garcia. The action heating up here in Las Vegas. And more action. That left hook spraying Garcia, followed by a couple of right hand. Good shot to the body by Colbert, followed by a right hand that staggered Garcia. There is swelling underneath the right eye of Chris Colbert. And Garcia applying the pressure, looking to end the fifth in style here. He's got to take every round as its own, but he's down significantly. This is the most adversity Chris Colbert has faced in his career. How will he handle it here tonight? I'm not saying all, but big straight left, down goes Colbert, and oh my goodness, things have gone from bad to worse for prime time.
7, 8, you okay, baby? Come to me. Give me your glove.
Time just tick away. Now he's getting hammered. This fight might be over. Colbert getting hammered every which way. And now Colbert is dealing with the fight of his life.
All three in favor of the winner of the WBA Super Featherweight World Title Eliminator, Hector El Droide Garcia.
Upset of the year here in 2022. This one leads the clubhouse.
Chris, what happened?
First of all, I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank everybody that came out here to support me. I'm sorry I let y'all down, but tonight he was just a better man. I'm gonna take my defeats the way I take my losses as a man. I'm gonna keep my head up, and I want to run it back. Let's do it again.
Well, life is like boxing. Life is like boxing. I always felt that way. You get hit, you get knocked down, you get back up.
To be honest, like I told you before, everything happened for a reason. So maybe it just wasn't my time. Maybe God think my head would have got overly big, like super, super big, where if I would have won that title, that he had to slow me down or something. Like, he do everything for a reason. He don't make no mistakes, so it is what it is. You just got to take it, you got to roll with it, and make better days come.
Thank you.
Come on, boy. What's up, bro?
It's the prime time.
You ready to get this done today, son? Let's go. My boy. You know what the key of winning today is, right?
Yes.
What is it?
What's defensively?
Nah, you gotta play like a team.
Oh.
You gotta play like a team. They gotta believe in each other and play like a team. When one person is slacking, the next person gotta pick him up. Y'all gotta beat each other's back when they can't see it. Y'all have to play as a team today, but most importantly, y'all gotta have fun. Y'all gotta leave it all out there. Remember, this the playoffs, man. Playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Playoffs. We got one win. All we need is one win right now today to make it to the final. And then we're gonna win in the finals. Because when we make it to the finals, we guarantee gonna win. But I need y'all to believe and play as a team. When y'all played as a team and believed each other, y'all did so much better. We just took too long. It took too long. It was too late. It's okay. You gotta keep your head up and keep bowling.
Deluxe bubbles on 3. Deluxe bubbles on 3.
Give me some better than that.
Deluxe on 3. Deluxe on me. 1, 2, 3. Deluxe.
No matter what nobody can say is that I'm dumb though. I might do dumb shit, but I'm a smart nigga. This is my noise shit right here. I didn't do this shit all over. Look at this shit. If I show you the before, let me show you the before. I'm around here, he must have thought I was joking and shit. I did this shit in 2 weeks, nigga. Came in here. He didn't even expect it. I had people, they coming in here with the construction shit. He like, what the fuck? I said, yo, bro, you gotta cut here somewhere else. He was cutting here downstairs for 2 weeks. To be honest, you just gotta have a good team behind you, people that you trust
that will be able to come here and run these type of businesses. And to be honest, this business in particular, I don't feel like I really need somebody here. When you got the right things, you gotta have the right system going on in here, and basically it runs itself. Because one thing about beauty never go out of style. I don't give a fuck if COVID come back, and right now the monkeypox coming. We just put on some gloves, put on a bubble suit, and we still do it here. We don't care. That don't stop the money.
I like him. I like him, but it'd be bad to be the fuck up the nigga that you like. But after, hopefully, we can still be friends. That's what I like. So when I spank that ass, he said I'm out of shape. He said I'm out of shape. I'm always in fucking nigga up shape. If you don't believe that, we can talk today, tomorrow, today, tonight, whatever you want. I'll show you. Firsthand.
He asked how my shoulder was doing. 3 months out from my surgery. I told him I'll smack a motherfucker with it right now.
That's ready.
During that 19-month layoff, I was still in the gym. I trained with Primetime in Miami. I trained with Cool Boy Steph in Philly. You know, so I've been staying in the gym, staying running between having fun and listen, 19. It don't even feel like it's 19 months. It feels like, to be honest, it feels like I never left.
I would never. Smart, real smart nigga ain't gonna pick nobody that they know they can't beat. Come on now. And then you out of shape. I stay in fuck son. My gym up the block. My gym up the block. When it's squat, my gym is up the block.
Hey, one for the people that don't know.
My gym is up the block. I'm staying fucked up. Let's go to the gym and squat whenever. Tonight, now, whatever.
It's been 3 months since my surgery.
That's why I said, wait till you get healthy. Wait till you get healthy.
I can smack a motherfucker.
That's what,
right, man.
No, that's not happening. That's not happening. But I said, that's not happening. But like I said, if you want to fight, we can do it. He just doing too much talking, fucks him up shape. I'm always in shape to fucking nigga up. My gym is up the block. Always ready to fucking nigga up.
Cops and kids?
Yeah, wherever. We go to Gleason.
But talk about cops and kids in the training.
Is that the fight you come to this for?
He don't want that fight. It's just a waste of time arguing about that fight. We send the contract. They don't want to fight, man. He just talking. You know, a lot of these fighters just do rapping. I just came over a loss, and I'm down to fight the best. I'm going up to 135 to fight somebody that they think I can't beat, and I'm gonna dominate him. And then I come back down to 30 and beat his ass too. It don't matter to me. I've been the underdog before. I've been the A and B side. This shit don't mean nothing to me. Fighters usually be off for 2 years, a year after a loss, and I'm ready. I'm going back right back to it, and I'm going back to fight a dog, a real dog. You know what I'm saying? A live dog. I ain't take no opponent, no easy win. I took somebody that's gonna come and fight back, so I can show the world that I do this shit for real. Sometimes you gotta take 5 steps back to take 10 steps forward, and that's the point of where I'm at in my career. And when I dominate this kid, then that's what it's gonna be.
It's been a little bit. It's been a little bit more than a year since we last seen it. Yeah, just a little bit more than a year. Yeah, like kind of talk about that journey, like where you are now compared to night of, and you know, just talk about the journey a little bit.
I don't really make excuses. Yeah, that's not one thing I'm known for, is making excuses. I take my losses on the chin.
You said that on the night of.
Absolutely. We know we sign up for when we come to this sport. Like I said before, I ain't afraid to lose. I ain't afraid to get hurt, knocked down, and come to the sport. The best thing that happened to the best, right?
That guy right there. Hey, slow down. That ain't what this about. But how you come back from that? Hey, Chris, that's what we do. Don't laugh. We'll kick you out.
No, you want to know what's crazy, Sean?
What's up?
Say that. No, but
you want to join the show?
No, I was going to say that. I was going to be like, that happens to the best of us. Like, it happened to my man right here. But it's not about you losing and getting knocked down. It's about how you came back.
Yeah. You
was a 2-time world champion?
2-time, yes sir.
2-time world champion. A lot of people can't even say they was one.
Yeah.
win this fight Saturday?
I'm just overall better fighter. If all you got is power to come beat me, you wait for another thing coming. You better make sure his toolbox is full.
Jose, same question. Why do you win this fight Saturday?
I think I got more advantages. You know, I'm the natural 135 pounder. This is his first fight at 135. You know, he's coming up from 130. He got stopped by a 130 pounder. You know,
Whoa! I never got stopped. You talking about yourself? I never got stopped, brother.
Okay, you know, he was dropped. He was hurt. You know, he crumbled versus Hector. And you know, Saturday night I'm gonna show him why, you know, the 135 division is so talked about.
Wait, hold on. Are you good though? Are you sure you good?
I'm gonna show you, man. I'm gonna show you Saturday how good I am.
You mean you got stopped?
Show you Saturday how good I am.
Your head punched in. You got stopped. I
Show you Saturday how good I am.
If I want it alive, I'll make a call.
He's not afraid to take challenges, even to defeat the last defeat. He's not afraid to take challenges. He wants the best. He wants to fight the best. He wants to be the best.
Father God, we're here tonight not only for redemption, not only for the comeback with your blessings and your glory. We're here to guide Chris to a victory, but not only for a victory, for him to be safe at hands at all times. Father God, we pray for you again, and we ask for your comfort and your security. In this name, in your name, amen.
It's over. Homecoming is back, baby.
They said, you know what? Coming off the loss, let's right the ship and let's go right at the next best guy. Slick boxer, relies on his speed.
Oh, and down goes Colbert! Oh my goodness! Already! A titanic left. Is a mover, likes to box.
Like Valenzuela.
Valenzuela. Oh, there's a left hook spraying Valenzuela. The best punch of the fight, Mike. I think it's fair to say that they're both very well suited for each other. That's why I love this fight. Every one of the fights.
Like real knockout. And he has really been, I think that is the recipe. And he took an uppercut as he came in, right when I was mentioning that.
Valenzuela. So Valenzuela nearly doubling the punch output in that 6th round, but in the 1st round of this fight. But back comes Colbert with some blast. There's a double right hook to the body. Is reddening. I think there's some blood on the nose of Jose Valenzuela. Colbert. And I think Colbert.
All three in favor of the winner by unanimous decision, Chris Prime Time.